This is it. I think this is it. Yeah? Are we live? Ooh, yep, we're live. I think so. How's there? Wait, let me see. Let's see. We're still new to this. Yeah, we're live. Cool. Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome to Pokey Tea Time. My name is Yizzy Pokemon.
And I'm Shivam, aka Notshivam. And Yizzy, your camera's still frozen for me on my phone, but I'll still I'll make sure I'm watching through the YouTube channel.
Hold on. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, okay. And what do we do on this channel, Shivam? Let the people know. We got a new motto. We added to our new motto.
We speak with words.
Oh no! Here, I'll add it if you forgot it. Go ahead.
Out of what?
Okay, and on this channel, we like to talk about the spiciest things and the newest things in the community with our hot take on it. We are not professional licensed financial advisors, but we do give you our hot take, and we get. Oh no, I forgot my teacup. And we do. Yeah, we do watch the market, and then we try to help people grow their collections, and we like to add values in your lives and give you stuff that we've researched. But how you doing, Shiv? How's this week? What's new?
Oh, nothing's pretty new. I mean, still going to the gym. I hit 25,000 followers on TikTok, so that's pretty sick. I'm almost at
Ooh.
8,000 on Instagram, so things are going good. I can see that you're almost at 3,000
Am I?
subscriibers. Yeah,
Oh
you're at
yeah,
27,
yeah.
2.77.
I think I'm gonna set a goal, 3K. Okay, but how is the chat doing? How's everybody else doing? How you gonna have tea time with no teacup? I can go grab it. I was stressed. Okay, I was trying to get everything ready. I'm trying to start with a new software which I couldn't use because I
This
couldn't
man
work.
with his excuses.
Yeah, I know. I can't help watching the ad first. Okay, we'll wait for you. But Shiv, we got a pretty fun topic today, right?
Yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff today.
Less controversial, less tea spilt, you know. But our first topic of today, or let's give a rundown of what we're going to talk about. Okay. So you go ahead with the first one.
So our first topic is the Charizards that just recently sold, the first edition Shadowless Charizards, and the current state of the market in regards to Pokemon cards and how things are going in regards to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's the second topic, Gizzy?
We're gonna talk about grading. I feel like there's a lot of media going towards grading as far as CGC, PSA, wait times, and Mr. Shivam is very educated in that area. Very, I guess you can call yourself an expert in that. So we're gonna kind of give y'all a insight of kind of what's going on as far as the wait time. If some certain grading companies are viable at this time, and from then on, we're gonna move to sleepers of the week because we know y'all like that, and we're gonna end on what are we gonna end on, Shiv?
The last topic, we had it down. Like we had our last topic down. We had it written down, but
we're gonna talk. That's what we're gonna talk about. It's kind of on the lines of scalpers, and kind of like what type of trends we're seeing as far as the market goes in that area. So that's gonna be our spicy topic of the week. We definitely have an interesting take on that. Again, okay.
Yeah, this guy essentially put up a he's using my pictures without my permission. So like in his YouTube channel, he pretty much used my picture for his what's it called, thumbnail.
Oh man.
So,
okay.
yeah, I told him to try and remove it, but he hasn't. So besides that, go on. Let's not give the guy too much attention.
Okay. You getting okay? So let's start. Let's talk. Oh, actually, you know what I want to ask? You like my haircut? I did it today. Boom.
How do you do your own haircut? That's crazy.
Dude, I'm getting really good at it right now. I'm just saying. It's not the best yet, but I'm getting pretty good. It took me about 2 hours though. How long do you spend at your barber?
How long?
Yeah.
About an hour.
Hour? Okay. So I'm wasting an hour, but it's free. So let's move on. Yesterday, PWCC sold the first edition base set Charizard at the highest $350,000. Holy
Yep.
crap. I could buy a house. A really nice house. 5-bedroom, 4-bath. With maybe a pool in the back and a deck.
I think that's before buyer's premium. No, well, I think it's since it's PWCC. I don't think there is a buyer's premium, so never mind.
But wow. And then you mentioned that SGC, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
SGC is a grading company. Like their equivalent to like a black label is essentially called an MBA, a Michael Baker card. It's basically where the card is personally reviewed for. It's looked by one person essentially, and they look at that person looks at Michael Baker. I'm pretty sure still looks at the card. So like they look at everything in regards to the card, and I think that's only awarded to like 1% of cards. So, that card sold for $369,000, but I'm pretty sure they showed it on $500,000. So
Jeez.
it's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting. So like when we talk about that, I mean like when we talk about the market and how things have definitely gone down, we talk about how everything else has gone down, but when we talk about first edition chase cards, they have not gone down, except I mean like there's a very few exceptions, right? Like we have a first edition Neo Genesis Lugia. That's basically
well, hold up. Quick shout outs to Tomato Jew. You're the man, Yizzy. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate it. All
right. Essentially with first edition Neo Genesis Lugia, that's constantly breaking all time highs. You know that the last one sold for $159,000. And then you have the first edition Shadowless Charizard, which is also an outlier as well. I mean, I believe the last ones before these two sold. The last one sold was like roughly what $280,000. That's before buyer's premium.
Right.
So it ended up being around $300,000 just for that card. It's crazy with what's going on. From my perspective, like when I look at those high end cards, right, and then we look at smaller cards like first edition. I mean not first edition. PSA 10 Evolution Holo Charizard cards and reverse holos and PSA 10 base set Charizard cards.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be pretty healthy right now. When we look at cards like that, I thought we were going to see some more bottoming out, and that there's a potential for things to bottom out a little bit more. However, things are going relatively sideways right now, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think about the unlimited Charizard? As we see, it's going lower, like the prices. The last one sold for about $2,000 when it was $7,000, but we also see an upward trend that the first editions are. So what's your take on as far as the market goes when we're comparing the two?
I think right now what's happening is that we're in a buyer's market for sure right now. I think this is a good time to buy stuff right now. I think the whole Logan Paul effect has sort of gone, but not necessarily gone. Like we're seeing prices essentially we're essentially seeing prices to what they were just before Logan Paul came into the space, slightly beforehand. Like I thought we were going to see PSA 9 base set Charizards go as low as $1,500, but they're still staying relatively strong at that price. So I think we could go a little bit lower, but it's still holding some resistance levels there. In that regard. So like I think we're fine now. I think we're good. I think we're at that stage where we're gonna start growing sideways for like the next couple of months, and then we're gonna go right back at it.
100% agree. We're about on the tail end of it.
Like if you go ahead.
No, I was about to say where our market is at right now. It's already doubled what the price was prior to the boom. Correct. So that Zard was roughly $600, and it's right now selling for about $1,100. So we're at a healthy place in the market right now. It's definitely where it needs to be. The boom, it's the tail end of the boom right now, and I guess at this point we're probably going to see it start to consistently grow at a healthy pace.
Yeah. I mean, like we have a bunch of different things that are going on right now that could cause an uprise in prices again. I mean, like right now we're seeing spikes in gold star values simply because of the fact, like there's many different reasons, but like just a good example just recently is that Steve Aoki just completed his he completed a PSA 10 gold star set. And with that video, it was like an hour live stream, I suppose, but it was an hour long video where they had Randolph,
Yeah.
Pokemon Radar,
Mm.
Pokerev, and who else was it? Randolph, Rev, Radar, and Rhyme Style.
Rhyme style. That's who you miss. Yeah.
Rhyme Style. All of them were on there. So like, we're gonna see tremendous spikes in gold star prices because I mean like those have been underlooked for so long. I mean like there was a point in time, like during the whole Logan Paul effect, that you know, if you sold a PSA 10 first edition unlimited base set Charizard card, and at that time I believe the highest it was roughly like $30,000. You could buy yourself a PSA 10 Gold Star Rayquaza, which is ridiculous.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I remember you telling me earlier that's the move you wanted to make right now. It would be so beneficiary towards your collection. And
yeah. Granted, I didn't have a PSA 10. I had a PSA 9, and I could have sold that for a Gold Star Rayquaza. Like I was thinking of a few different things. So like at first I was looking for a Gold Star Rayquaza, and then I was like, you know what? Like the opportunity presented itself for me to get a PSA 8 first edition Shadowless Charizard card. So I just went with that. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah. So like looking like basically what we're trying to say is like based off recent sold on PSA cards and how it's trending on the market, we're at the tail end. It's a buyer's market right now, so all of you looking right now, keep your eyes out for sure. And don't forget to smash the like, guys. It does help my stream out. Sub if you're new. And yeah, we're going to keep it ball rolling onto the next one. Or do you have anything else to say about that? As far as
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. We're going to move on. This is a perfect segue talking about graded cards. Let's talk about the source itself. Right, let's backtrack a little bit on grading itself. And you are a middleman. Shout outs to Shiv. Actually got a lot of people asking I want to grade right now, and I do direct them towards your way. But anybody watching or watching right now or watching a replay of it, hit up Notshivam on his Instagram. He is a middleman. He's a very trusted source. He's graded many high-end cards, and you definitely can trust him, especially from people in the community, right?
Yep.
That you have graded for and that can vouch for you. So if you're looking for someone trustworthy, hit him up. This way, that way, this way. Hey. Okay. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. PSA, they're backed up 9 months, I think, right?
I think it's about 7.
7 months now? Okay.
Yeah, it's looking like 7. I'm starting to get emails to like I'm like pretty much like my oldest sub that's been sitting at PSA since June, since they opened back up, is almost done. So I believe that in the next, I believe hopefully this week, I believe this week they should take out money out of my account, and then I believe that's gonna be shipped over. So it's looking like 6.5 to 7 months. That's what it's looking like right now.
So would you say I heard a lot of rave on CGC, and the point is that that the CGC fans have is not that we're not seeing. Let's touch on that real quick, Shivam, because I think there is a misconception on the video we made last Poke Tea Time about CGC and bring a couple of incidents to light.
First, so I think the first.
No, you go ahead for sure.
The first thing that comes up to light is like. We make YouTube videos, right? We make clickbait based captions and titles and whatnot just to bring on attention on here. However, that's just to bring people on here. The clickbait is the subject matter of the clickbait is relative, but we're not bashing CGC as a grading service. When I say that it's not a standard yet, it hasn't been. Pokemon collectors haven't been using CGC to grade their cards long enough, essentially, to consider it as a standard. That's why CGC cards are still relatively cheaper. A lot of like then there was another comment on one of those videos where someone said that the only reason why we're not talking about CGC or giving CGC props due is because of the fact that it would have it would ruin our investments in regards to PSA or BGS. Well,
we're protecting our investments.
yeah, like it's not like we're protecting our investments. The thing is that I have both. I'm a PSA middleman, right? What's the point of me holding a Beckett card, right? but I do have Beckett cards in my collection. It's not because of the fact that I hate PSA. It's because of the fact that or I hate BGS. It's just because they're both great services. They're standard now. When you see the biggest people in the hobby solely collect through BGS or PSA, it says something. CGC hasn't earned its stripes yet, in my honest opinion. When people say that they're grading everything by computers or like they're scanning everything by computers, I don't know if that's entirely true or not. I don't know. You would have to talk to someone that's specifically there. I think they're only scanning very, very high end or very rare cards. That's just my opinion. They still have the issue where they do open up. Granted, PSA in the past has had issues where there's like, dust in the card, hair in the card. But the thing is, at the end of the day, those cards are still sonically sealed.
Yeah.
Not like CGC cards where you can open it up with your hands and swap it out.
Yeah.
So that's just something that we're talking about. Like at the end of the day, I like every service has their pros and cons. I like CGC for the fact of how they grade error cards. I think they're absolutely awesome. It's just one of those things. I mean, it comes down to preference. It's just, like I said, we're not bashing the grading companies.
Yeah. I want to add to what he was saying. I do believe CGC will, there's place in this hobby for CGC. I'm not counting it out or flaming it. Like you said earlier, they have time to, or they need to earn their stripes. But I think there's a place for CGC, There's definitely a place for it. When it comes to submitting, right? If there's a card that you necessarily want, and it's something you're going to keep in your collection, why not go with CGC if you love their labels? It's not like you're selling it. It's not like you're buying it. Let's say I love my RK9, and I love how that blue works with the red, and I'm going to keep it for days to come. I'm going to go with CGC. I guess we're putting awareness out in terms of not grading with them, but buying it from other people.
Yeah, that's pretty well put.
CGC is reputable. It's reputable. We're not flaming them.
No.
I would even submit to CGC if they're. I personally don't like their labels, but
I don't either.
It's like we're not flaming them, but we don't like their labels. No. Let's say for example, if someone out there, because liking how it looks is very subjective, right? And with that being said, if I like their blue labels and how they formatted everything, and I was going to keep the card, I would submit to CGC. Easy.
I mean, like I said, I mean, like when you have big collectors out there, like you don't see Ryan Staub collecting CGC's cards. You don't see Gary from Pawn Stars, working with CGC as often as you would think. I mean, it's the thing is that like there's a comment on here saying that like while we're waiting on PSA and BGS, they're getting their cards a lot faster. Sure, but their cards are also selling for 20 to 30% cheaper than PSA or Beckett, right? Yeah. Like we're not seeing when you go on PWCC auctions, you're not seeing a whole bunch of CGC cards going for crazy dollar values. We're seeing PSA or Beckett cards going for crazy dollar values. It's just one of those things. Like if CGC becomes, let's say, a household name, that they're not going to stomp out PSA or BGS. They're just going to be up to here. It's like right now, here's Beckett and PSA. Here's CGC. I mean, as time goes on and they start proving themselves very, very consistently, then they'll be right here. I mean, like CGC is obviously the standard for grading comics, right? I'm not saying that's going to be really impossible for them to get to where Beckett or PSA is. It's just where they're at right now. It's still too early. Like there's like I know our friend Polish Rob has done interviews with TCA, aka Rusty. He's done interviews with Lootbox and Drew, and they've all said the same thing. It's still too early, It's not because of the fact that it's just because we're protecting our investments. Like it's just ridiculous to say that.
Yeah. Okay. But let's move on. Anyways, that was a pretty good segment. Let's also talk about, would it be, some people state that CGC grades harder than PSA, and PSA are
they probably do
giving out tens, and true collectors are less worried about what's slab it's put on or what platform it's put on, but more worried about if this card is actually pristine. So what one of my question is, and like what we're going to talk about, guys, is with PSA just handing out tins, would you actually prefer a CGC? Let's say it's sealed. Would you prefer that grading standard when you're actually getting a pristine mint 10 compared to a PSA when they said it's a PSA 10 and it's pristine?
I think it comes down to the actual card that's inside of it, right? Like when we buy PSA graded cards, right? If you're someone who's buying a very very expensive PSA graded card, let's say automatically we talk about a first edition Shadowless Charizard, right? When you look at PSA 9s and PSA 10s in general, you have collectors who do go for their cards. They talk about whether it's a strong 9 or a weak 9. They talk about whether it's a weak 10 or a strong 10. I mean, the same thing happens all across the board when it comes to any sort of grading company there is. When you look at, let's say, what's a good example? When you look at PSA first edition, for like first edition Hollow Dark Charizards, right? In some cases there are inconsistencies, but for the most part, there really isn't. I mean, there is some inconsistencies, like in terms of grading. I'll give people that. I mean, there's inconsistencies with BGS's grading. Like anything below a 9 is super inconsistent. It's just one of those things. Like with CGC, I'm not going to say that they're terrible at grading or they're not inconsistent or they're not strict at all. It's just a thing that they need to be around long enough, and they really do need to keep proving themselves. They're still relatively new with the whole Pokemon aspect of it, but the thing is that when you start off new and your cases are coming apart, then that's an issue.
Yeah, 100%. Even selling wise, do you think people, let's say they have a 10, right? A PSA 10, and you look at it, it's off-centered. You see maybe it's slightly worn. I don't know if it's worn. Usually it's off-centered if it's a 10. But do you think people should pay for an actual 9 or a weak 10, or it should be relative to the grade or relative to the condition of the card inside? And like, how do you think people should sell it?
I think that if you're someone who's selling, let's say, for example, you have a PSA 10 first edition Shadowless Charizard card. If it's a weak 10, then you need to sell it. And let's say this. If it's a weak 10, but it's a strong 9, then there needs to be a price that reflects that. I don't think you should be selling a weak 10 for the price of a normal 10 or a strong 10. I think you should be pricing it at slightly cheaper than what a 10 should be, but not lower than a 9. That's what I think.
Yeah. So guys, if you're planning to purchase PSA cards, I would say take nice pictures, get really good pictures before you jump on it, because you could find yourself a deal, right? If you're still wanting that 10 and it's going towards your collection, and it's actually a 9. So definitely look out for that. See, we're not always about flaming CGC. PSA, they grade easy, and sometimes you want to look at the actual condition, and you could get a price of a PSA 9 for a slab that's a 10.
And another person just said it in here. Do not buy the grade, buy the card. That's really well put. As a PSA grader, I mean a PSA middleman. I've been a middleman for well over a little close to a year and a half now. And I'm not gonna lie, I've had cards that doesn't necessarily that were giving grades that doesn't necessarily reflect the condition of the card. A really good example is that I sent in a really really off-centered first edition Dark Raichu to PSA months ago. I think like closer to the beginning of the year, and it came back as I think it came back as a 6, but like there was nothing wrong with the back, there was nothing wrong with the front. It was just badly off center. I think it should have deserved an 8. Or like the fact that I received I sent off Yu-Gi-Oh cards to PSA a few months ago. Like I think like I want to say July, and it came back around August. I sent in a first edition IOC Chaos Emperor Dragon, and that came back as a 4. But there's no folds, there's no scratches on the card, there's only minor edge wear on the 4 corners, and that's it. So it doesn't necessarily deserve a 4. It deserves a lot higher than that.
Right.
But it's just one of those things.
Okay. Well, other than that, 9 months PSA, that's what you expect. What can you expect? Like, a lot of people are jumping on the express train. Like, we're seeing a lot of before it was bulk, right? There was that red eye where like it's held back, and then it transferred to now the express shipping or the express submissions are red. I know some of these people are submitting also. I think shout out to Mythic Cards. He does his own submission, but I see a lot of things on viewers that like, man, even Express is backed up. So what can you expect off of like Express shipping too, or people that submit to you, right?
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where especially during the Logan Paul effect, I'd say that throughout that entire period, and it could stand true for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
With grading cards, it's definitely a pay to play sort of thing right now. Like for me, I'm not grading all my bulk cards right now because I know how long it's gonna take, right? I'd much rather wait, save my money, and buy a very, very high valued card and then get that graded via express.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's the point of sending a card via bulk and just for it to come back in 2021, late summer? Like that doesn't make sense. Like if I
Mm-hmm.
want to see a return on what I have, and if I want to make moves in regards to selling stuff to then end up growing my collection even further,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna go the express route. It's pricey, but I mean the thing is that it's just one of those things. It's a pay to play game. I will say that. But if you're
Mm-hmm.
really, really patient
Mm-hmm.
in that regard, if you're wanting to
Mm-hmm.
slowly grow your collection and just
Mm-hmm.
be conscientious of how much money you're spending,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna stay in the Pokemon hobby for a
Mm-hmm.
long time, then go ahead, send bulk.
Yeah.
Send your cards via bulk. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it either, especially PSA backed up like 6-7 months. You're going to give time for the market to stabilize and have true value in like your submissions, without paying the overpriced cards. And then, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I think we did. Y'all have any more? Well, we'll do questions at the end if y'all have any questions in regards to submissions because we do have the expertise right here. Other than that, let's move on to what happened.
What do you mean?
My camera glitched.
Oh,
My camera's going crazy.
I mean, hold on. I think we should be okay. Yeah, I completely agree on the statements of the express grading. I think it's the value of the card that is completely dependent on. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we're talking about oh yeah, your camera's gone. I'm gonna take over the chat. Okay, now you're back, but it flipped us over.
Boom. A professional. Don't even
But
stress. Don't.
it added a third. It turned on your other camera, so there's 3 panels now.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll just move on. And y'all didn't see anything.
God, Yizzy, you're just
I can't help it, dude. I'm trying this new software and it didn't work out, and now I'm panicking. And I bought this new capture card and it was cheaper. It was like $25 because I'm cheap.
okay. Watch out for the train.
Oh, were you here for a train last week, dude? That was so funny because like,
Why are you asking me if I was here? We do the podcast
Why?
together every single week.
no, I was talking about Swami, the guy who talked about the train incoming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
were you here last week for that? But dude, that was so funny because Jordan was like doing this, like he was acting like, is there really a train? Oh my gosh, that was all good. And then I put my mouse over the train and there's like an X on it, and I was like, that's definitely me. I clicked the X and I just like laid low, and y'all were still talking, and I was hoping y'all would just like completely disregard it, and all of a sudden you're like, so who did it? And I'm like, oh crap, I don't know.
Well, it's obviously you or Jordan, just because like I'm just sitting here. I don't know anything about computers or cameras.
You were getting, I felt bad because you were like, this is how I met Jordan. Like, this is our friendship. And I'm over like, bam, train. Oh my gosh. You remember? Yes, Ghost. I do remember. Okay. Keep it up, guys. Oh, yo, super chat from Tomato Jew again. Okay. Keep it up, guys. Hope y'all continue to grow and always enjoy the content. Everything looks good. None. Now with the cameras. Thank you very much. Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So
No, go ahead.
back to where we were. We were talking about grading. So, what's your top? Like, what do you have to say about that with everything that's going along the lines of express and whatnot?
Oh, I don't know the turnaround time with it.
Oh, so like express right now, it's roughly 15. Well, on PSA's website, they say it's 15 business days, but it's looking like a full month. For regular, it's just crazy because I sent off 5 cards using their voucher system. Like 2.5 months ago, maybe 3 months ago now, and it might be 2 months, and it should have been back by now, but it's still not here.
Yeah.
So I
I
think regular submissions, it's just there's no telling with that. Like I know people who were waiting for regular submissions, and it took them like 3 months,
yeah.
4 months.
I took advantage of the little Pokemon card deal at the time, like a couple months ago, and it's still on like step 3.
Yeah, yeah. It's just one of those things.
It was terrible, but I personally, with them selling their business, and Tanner, is his name Tanner, or whoever bought it,
Hmm.
him stepping in and making changes, I personally would wait for now. I
I don't
honestly.
know. Like the thing, like the thing is that when it comes to PSA,
Hmm.
um, based upon last year, I think that once the new year starts, um, they're going to, I guess, change up things again. It wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Hmm.
Um, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, thanks, Jeff the ref, for the super chat, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Jeff always comes through. Jeff is the man, dude. Heck yeah.
Yeah, he's always coming through.
I know. Um, yeah. So that's what I would do right now. I mean, I would hate just to send something, and with all the mail, especially right now during Christmas time, and mail easily. This is the time where if you ever send anybody anything, it gets lost due to the traffic. So I'm.
Yeah, there's no kidding. Like I bought something 2 weeks ago now. I think 2 weeks ago. Not this weekend, but the weekend. Yeah, it was
Mm,
probably 2 weekends ago.
mm,
I bought a 1999 Metal Junior Rally Lugia card, so it's gonna be my second one that I
mm,
have in my collection.
mm.
And my buddy in Chicago, he mailed it off,
Yeah.
and it's still in Chicago. You know,
Wow.
it
Unbelievable.
hasn't, it's not here yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Dang. Yeah, so I would wait off. I actually bought some Pokemon, like blow up beach balls. Do you know where I can get it? But I order it and there's no update tracking, and the guy say just give it time, give it time. I think I waited a month and a half and they haven't sent it, so I was like, just give me a refund.
Yeah, yeah, like that's another issue. Like I had another similar issue with that. I bought a EX Dragon Charizard card on October 19th.
Mm-hmm.
The seller never shipped within 5 business days. So I went ahead and tried and cancel. I was like, look, I'm gonna cancel this because I'm looking at this other thing that I'm trying to buy.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought the other thing, and a few days later, the guy still hadn't, put in a return or gave me my refund back. So I had to open up a case with eBay. I didn't see
Jeez.
that money back until just a couple of days ago. So I waited
Jeez.
over probably over 40 some days, 45 days just to get $477 back, which is
Jeez.
ridiculous.
Dang. But the reason I wanted to do that beach ball though was I was gonna like for everybody that like donates or super chats on here. I was gonna make like maybe a Poke Tea Time like beach ball or maybe an item, and then everybody that like donates or something like that, I'll sign their name on it or write their name on it, and then we'll do like a giveaway for that beach
Oh, that's
ball at
cool.
the very end. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Or
We do need to come up with Poke Tea Time teacups.
I'm down, dude. I'm 100% down. That'd be
Dude, I'd be
cool.
down.
Would you
That'd
want
be
to?
down.
Would you want the like the graphics on it, like of us? You know how I have an animated graphic? I can get that guy to
Yeah.
animate you, and then we'll have you,
Yeah, we can do that.
and I'll be sipping, and then you're the one that I don't know. I feel like
Just looks like emotionless, just like this.
yeah, yeah, yours will be that, and like maybe like looking at your PS or toys. You'll be playing with your toys,
Or I have my clown cup.
yeah, and I'll be like yelling ah. I
Yeah,
don't
just something
know.
like that. That'd be
That'd
pretty
be
cool.
cool
Like
if you
just have
did.
different animated aspects of us on there. That'd be
Yeah,
pretty cool.
and then
But
everybody can sip tea
yeah,
with us. Yeah,
yeah,
and spill it. You know, I would do
yeah. Spill the
that. I'm
tea.
down. Let's go. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You're getting my. Uh, but before we do sleeper of the, I feel bad. I need to go get my teacup. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Shiv. Let's give them sleeper of the week,
Mhm.
and then do a Q. Oh no. We still got, and then we'll take a break so I can get my teacup for Q&A for everyone at the very
Okay,
end. Okay.
that's cool.
All right. So sleeper of the week. What did we decide, Shiv?
So we were kind of stumped on this one, right?
Mm.
There's a few things that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone in here doesn't really like me mentioning Rhyme Style in here. I think it's Gyarados Streak, but Rhyme Style is a good friend of mine. He DM'd me like 4 o'clock in the morning. I think like Friday,
Mm-hmm.
either Friday or like Saturday, either Friday or yesterday. He was like, "Sheem, are you gonna buy a what's
Yo,
it called?"
Tomato Jew is going crazy. Yo, appreciate it for the super chat. He said he'd buy one.
Hey
Okay.
man, that's awesome.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So we
Appreciate the
got
super chat.
we got 2 people that would buy it now. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. Essentially, like Ramsell DM'd me like at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was just recently. He said, he's like, Shivam, are you gonna buy a staff Lugia card? And I was like, I already knew where he was gonna go with this, and he just sent me like 4 DMs, and I think that day I was like I slept super duper early, but essentially, um, he was like, yeah, because they're gonna be like as of right now, the news is when it comes to staff cards is that they're not gonna make any more staff cards.
Hmm.
Pokemon has basically come out and said that we're not making any more staff cards for any future sets.
Ooh, y'all hear
So
that? Y'all hear that?
so staff cards are going to be a hot commodity.
Woo!
Um,
Mm.
do I believe that these are going to be more valuable than evolution staff cards? Maybe. Not because of the fact that evolution staff cards were terribly printed, but simply because of the fact that not many were produced to begin with. Like with
Yeah.
COVID going on
Mhm.
and not many tournaments that are happening, I don't
Mhm.
think Pokemon made as many staff cards to work with
Mm.
or produce. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's crazy. I mean, like you would think that they would continue doing staff cards because it's their way of rewarding
Uh huh.
people who work the events, who volunteer for the events.
Right.
So I think they're going to be super duper valuable soon. I mean, I know
Yeah.
they're really expensive right now, but I don't think that sort of news has caught up to the eBay listings yet. So I think that's why I think that if you do have money and you do like modern products a lot, I think this is definitely a modern product to look at. Just definitely pay attention to. I'm not going to say go ahead and buy it immediately, but I would say like definitely pay attention to this because this could be something that does pop off
Mm.
soon or within the next years, and that goes along the lines with the staff Charizard as well.
Mhm.
I know that myself. I got for those guys who do not know, PokeDeek is on PokeRev's team for mods.
Mm.
PokeDeek sent me all 4 staff cards from Vivid Voltage to grade for him.
Oh,
Um,
I thought you.
yeah. I'm not sure if he's gotten those cards back yet, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully he receives them by the end, but
Mm.
before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if he gets them
Yeah.
before Christmas. But I do really like that Lugia staff card
Mhm.
a lot. I think
Mhm.
that's probably the coolest one out of the bunch.
Yeah.
But another stat I think we were talking about just to switch gears, we talk about the more high end sort of sleepers.
Mhm.
What was the thing that we finally decided on
Why
in
did we
regards to
talk
the
about
lower
staff
end side?
cards? Wow, we're talking about sleepers and you went off on staff cards.
Because that is a sleeper. It
Yeah.
is a sleeper. It's definitely a sleeper.
Yeah, but we're gonna switch. Oh yeah, that's right. We did talk about this. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate to that. Well, no, I won't. I won't. Okay, so our actual sleeper of the week is the Pop Series cards. Super, super slept on. I was looking at them. We're not talking about the Pop Series 5, which is completely out of reach. What is that, about $200? I'm talking about like 7, all the other ones, and the particular one I like is actually that Pikachu with that Whelmer on it. I actually saw a card. I think it was going for under $100, but it was like a Pikachu. It had the hollow bleed on it, and there were swirls on it, and it was on eBay, and it was about, I think, maybe $75, and it was in mint
Yeah, I mean,
condition.
I think hollows from the Pop series, like regardless of what Pop series, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 or 8, I think that sort of the hollows from those cards from those sets, I
Yo,
think
shout
they're
out to Poke
absolutely
Kobe.
beautiful.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, appreciate it, Poke Kobe. I really do think that the hollows from those Pop series sets are really really worth it. I think that they just display a different kind of art. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that you don't normally see in normal TCG sets.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a Charizard fanboy, and I really do like one of the Pop Series Venusaur cards in those sets. I do like the Lugia Pop Series cards in those sets. I
Mm.
think they're absolutely phenomenal. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure one of the Pop Series Lugia cards is super duper hard to grade.
Mm-hmm.
But I think those are cards to look at. I think Pop Series in general is just a cool aspect of Pokemon
Mm.
cards and Pokemon TCG.
Mm.
I don't know. I just like
Super
it.
slept on. You can get a pack for like around $20, $30. Pop Series.
Absolutely.
They're
Yeah.
definitely flooding the market, and before you know it, they're gonna be gone, and y'all are gonna be like, "Man, I should have listened to Poke Tea Time. They told me, and I didn't capitalize on it." Cause
I mean, it's like, I made a TikTok the other day about Meiji, Top Sun, and Cardis because there's so many people that still don't know about Cardis, Top Sun, or Meiji. Like I get DMs all the time
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to this card right here,
Mm.
and it's like, oh, they're like, Shivam, what is that card? I'm like, dude, it's a 1997 Cardis card. Look it
Oh
up.
my
Get into
god.
it. they're still very much affordable.
Yeah, for sure. Did you get Juggling Josh on that? Because that's all he posts on his thing right now. Like he probably has the sickest collection going on right now.
I think Juggling Josh, when he first got back into Pokemon, I think that's what he initially got into. I think that's what he
Oh,
got
okay,
into.
okay.
I was like, how did you get into? He either said it was because of me, or like when it came to eBay, he was just down the rabbit hole and he came across them and just instantly fell in love with it. So it's either one or the other.
Yo, shouts out Tomato G. Holy crap, dude! Again, what the heck? He agrees with you.
Buddy.
Look at it. That was yours. I'll throw you that bone. Whoosh.
Yeah, all the super chats that we've gotten recently, Yizzy keeps them all. I don't get none of them because
What?
I'm broke.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. I don't get any of the super
Hey,
chats.
I don't get any of it either. I haven't gotten a penny.
So where does it
I
go?
don't know. I just recently got monetized and it goes all through that and I haven't seen anything. Like it's just there.
It's probably, I think like you probably have to wait like 30 days before you're able to pull it out. That might be it. I think like for me with TikTok, I'm only like where I am monetized on TikTok. I'm only allowed to pull out money after 30 days after everything's gone through after that specific day. So
yeah,
I don't know how it all works. It's weird.
It takes out like 30%. It's crazy. It's like 33%. Isn't that insane? So they take a third of like the super chats, but it's all good. But I do appreciate them. Thank you guys. Other than that, that's when we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Oh, dude, we're gonna talk about scalper products, like the scalpers in the market right now and where it is. Okay, do you want to take the break now? Do that and then Q&A, or talk about the scalpers? Break. Let me get my mug and then Q&A.
It's up to you. Go ahead and get your mug.
Okay, I'll get my mug.
You better run.
Hold it down,
why don't you guys have a Streamlabs? You get a bigger cut. Actually, that's what Yizzy was working on. We're working on doing stuff through Streamlabs. I think that once I get my YouTube set up and I start, taking a little bit more of the workload, we can start getting stuff done through Twitch, and then it'll be done through stuff like that. Like we're still relatively small.
Back in the flash, guys. Back in the flash. Did y'all miss me?
No.
What? Bro. See, I see a lot of people saying they miss me. I don't know about you.
Well, I mean, let's. How about this, guys? Right now we have about 37 likes. Let's see 37 dislikes. I want to see 37 dislikes on this YouTube channel.
Why do you keep doing that? How about let's see. How many people we got? Let's see 60 likes. How about that?
How about 60 dislikes? Like, I've never seen a video that has 100% dislikes. Like, that would be really awesome to see. Wouldn't you?
No.
Like, aren't you curious?
Because it'll hurt my channel, guys. Don't hurt my channel.
Bro, you have 2,700 subscribers.
Don't hurt my channel, guys. I bring Christmas mugs and happy cheers to everyone.
I bring this clown cup.
Yeah, guys, don't be a clown.
I just want to see 100% dislikes.
I don't want to see it.
Actually, guys, don't do it.
Oh, we got 70 viewers in here. Yo, shout out to all 70 people in here. And it's 69.
It's still going up.
Don't do it. Look at that. Thank you, Tomato Jew. He is the awesome, the OG, the G of the house, the legend of this Poke Tea Time. Like 100 likes and Yizzy shaves an eyebrow. Yeah, I'll do it. If we get to 100 likes, I'll shave an eyebrow.
I'd say 100. I'd say 100 dislikes, and we can shave both of our eyebrows.
Oh, okay. Well, no, your hair grows back like crazy. Look at your fade from last week. It's not even a fade anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about my fade. All these new people. You know what I'm saying? I put my fade on today. This is all me. This is all me, man. Look at that. Look, wait, hold on. Boom. Boom. I kind of messed up this line right here. You can still see that line, but it was kind of hard.
If only you can grow a beard.
Dude, I can't, man. I don't know if I want... Okay, funny story. When I do shave, because it only grows right here and right here. It's like the Asian spots, right? Like Asians only grow like these little whiskers, and so when I do shave and put this cream on or the gel, I'll like put it all around, and it makes me look like I have a beard, like a white beard. I'm like, so this is what I'll look like if I had a beard.
That's kind of sad. I feel bad for you, man.
Yeah. Can I donate my time and do some graphics for y'all? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, DM us. We'd love that.
Yeah, if you're wanting to do any sort of graphics, definitely DM Yizzy.
Yeah, I'm the production manager, CEO, and
I'm just here to
then
talk.
he is the mind and matter of everything. I don't know. What are you?
I don't know, man. I'm just here. I just
He
exist.
just exists. Like sleeper, we joke about sleeper of the week, which we come up with like literally 10 minutes before it starts. But I will say, we thought of the sleeper of the week 4 hours before this podcast this time.
Yeah.
Y'all that deserves a like when it's in itself. We were 4 hours earlier. Think about putting in 4 hours of extra work into your.
But I will say that like even though like if we do come up with sleepers of the week like 10 minutes
Mhm.
beforehand, it's just because like we go through an entire week where we see a bunch of different stuff and it's like, oh, this is actually an
Yeah,
actual sleeper. Like this is very overlooked,
that's true.
and then
That's
we
true.
talk about it and then we come to a consensus relatively fast, and so it comes down pretty fast.
Yeah, which sleeper is actually pretty easy because everything we look at and everything in our car and everything we research on eBay is basically sleepers, things we think that are either
Yeah,
underrated or something that we value in
yeah,
our collection. And that's one thing that the motto that we added to it, right? We help people grow their collection, whether it be modern, vintage, or even toys. So let's move on. I always stretch when we get to the spicy topic of the week, but let's hit on these scalpers again.
yeah.
I hope there's no kids, but these motherfucking scalpers. All right. And what's it looking like for them now? They're a little panicky, Mister Panic Pants over there, right? They have their panic pants on, and they're. I'll just give it. We'll start with a story because that's what we used to do. We used to start with a story. There is this guy, okay, that um found out that Pokemon was hype in my area. And I like to closely watch. One of my sources where I get some of my things, like as far as vintage, is I try to look on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist to find maybe people that are getting rid of their items. Well, this guy, he was trying to get rid of his items and he overvalued everything he had. He clearly found his binder in his mama's basement and was like, okay. And he's like, hey, just found these and I know they're valuable. I'm getting rid of them. I'm like, cool. So he's not a collector. All of a sudden, I see people post, the Hidden Fates box, the Champion's Path, and it's the same guy. It's that same guy that's trying to get rid of his collection. He saw money signs in his eyes, and he's like, oh, let me take advantage of it. Well, at this time, he's kind of eating the cost because it's still there. It's absolutely still there. He knows nothing about the market. He just know it's hype, so he's eating it now. These guys are eating it, and not just him. There's other stories where like Shiv, tell me some of yours, and like what are you seeing the market as far as these scalpers go at this point?
I'm seeing plenty of different things. I'm seeing people who went viral on TikTok buying Jirachi GX boxes, people
Mm.
who went viral on TikTok
Mm.
for clearing out shelves,
Mm-hmm.
and they have, I mean, that one TikTok that went viral, where these guys are buying out a bunch of Jirachi GX boxes.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Mercari page. They haven't sold anything.
I want to say before you say that, Walmart. I'm not. Walmart has made a policy where you can't return TCG at this point. I don't know if it's throughout the whole nation, but we're seeing them change policies because of what's going on in our current state of trading cards.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
keep
mean, like
going.
things are changing. I think hype is still going to be here. I think that hype is here in regards to Shining Fates. I
Mm-hmm.
think hype is going to grow tremendously after this week. You
Mm-hmm.
have people. I mean, like right now on Twitch, since the 7th, they had seven of the biggest Twitch streamers open up $235,000 worth of
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon product.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, just right now, I mean, like you have Mizkif who got a first edition, who pulled a first edition Neo Genesis Lugia. You
Jeez.
have, I believe someone said it here in chat. Kid Amori said that Pokemon just pulled three crystals, which is crazy. I mean, it's
Three
ridiculous.
crystal Lugias?
No, just three crystals. I don't know
Oh,
what of
oh.
what. It just has three crystals, so it's crazy.
Yeah. I will say like most of these people that spiked up, I wouldn't say shield, but they saw the market trend. We'll just use Charizard for example. Saw it go from 3 to 4, so they bought it at 4. Listed it, saw it go to 5. They probably actually bought that up when it came to 6. And they clearly came into this hobby to make money. They had no intentions and no nostalgia behind it. Maybe somebody had nostalgia, but their sole intention was to flip, to make money. And we're seeing at this state right now with everything level dropping off and actually the correction, everything leveling off, these people are eating it right now. They're absolutely eating it. And I'm actually happy. I'm happy some of these scalpers are eating it because they came into this hobby the wrong way. And hey, karma.
Yeah, I mean, like as collectors, I mean, I think we've sort of come together and said that we're not going to put up with scalped prices, and it's working.
Yeah.
It's putting these people in place. I can understand like the I do understand when someone does like if someone's really wanting to buy a product, I can understand it. It's just it's saddening, you know. I someone just tagged me on TikTok today of their kid in like this onesie of like a Pikachu onesie, and they're going through Champions Path and they're opening up the product. The kid's like just flipping through the pack, and lo and behold, he pulls he pulls a shiny Charizard V. I'm like, whoa, that is crazy. It's awesome. The kid freaks out. Right?
Yeah, holy
so
crap.
Many people like
his collection's
are
way
like,
better than mine already.
yeah, I mean, like so many people are like, that who cares about the kids? This is capitalism, and it's just one of those. It's like just stop. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where people are just so focused on themselves and they're just so greedy that they forget about what's actually important.
Guys,
I don't know,
if we haven't
just
seen any
yeah.
of these, go ahead and send it to us. Send it to us if we haven't seen it. Feel free to. But sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's another good thing. Someone just brought it up on here. So, do you know that people are actually reselling Leonhardt's mystery boxes?
Jeez Louise, yeah.
So I don't know if this is true or not. Someone can correct me in chat if I'm wrong, but someone told me on TikTok that someone was selling them for $500.
Oh my gosh, that person should be absolutely shamed. Like that's the
I don't know
last
if that's
person.
true or not. I had another person say that someone was selling them for $120. So like I don't know, man. It's so ridiculous to see that people are really trying to scalp a kid's product. Like Leonhardt purposely made those products geared towards kids. It's not for collectors. I mean that's first
terrible.
and foremost.
What
you know?
the heck?
Like
Oh my
there's another TikToker. I won't say any names. So here's a little bit of
I always say it. Just give me the green light, Shiv. Hold me back.
I don't think you know who this is.
I don't know. I was just.
Anyways, like this is some tea. So essentially, like the reason why I don't mention names on here is simply because of the fact that we're not here to put anyone down. I'm just talking about my own personal experience.
Okay.
So essentially,
I don't know about this, guys.
Yeah, you don't. Essentially, like it goes along the lines with the Leonhardt mystery boxes, and essentially, apparently some of the boxes just didn't really have the best of stuff in it. You know, the cards came in damaged. They weren't packaged properly. Some of them didn't have what they were supposed to have. And you know, some people said that it was just overpriced. Well, I simply made a TikTok and a response saying that look, you can complain all day if you want to, but at the end of the day, it doesn't say mystery for nothing. It's a mystery box. It could like Leonhardt could have put a box of rocks in there and someone could have bought it for $30, right? People need to understand that.
I would have.
People need to understand that like the $30 that people are spending on these boxes, a portion of it is going to charity, and then the other rest is probably going to go to his 90s Pokemon shop. I mean, like that's not going to be cheap to open up a pop-up shop where you're selling booster packs for $3.99, not to mention the media, not to mention the space that you get to have. That takes a lot of money. And people were just digging in and going at Leonhardt for no reason.
Really?
Like, you guys really need to chill. Yeah, people were doing that all over TikTok. I'm like, y'all really need to chill.
That's so interesting. Like the TikTok Pokemon TikTok community is so different than the Instagram community, which is so different than the YouTube community. It's insane.
It's definitely I mean, right now I think like the Pokemon community on TikTok is starting to become more and more toxic, but it is what it is.
I really do. Like Instagram is the bomb. Like I haven't. Well, it is. I would say overall. I've had a great experience. Minus some of the things like the drama I see on stories. But overall, I've had a good experience. I'm waiting for someone to come at me sideways. You know what I'm saying? I pop that freaking T-mug on you.
I mean, people come at me sideways like on a regular basis. But yeah, like this person.
But
really
Shiv,
made,
it's
like,
because you shoot straight to people. You know.
Yeah, I'm a pretty blunt person.
I like to cushion stuff. You know.
Yeah, I'm pretty blunt. So if someone's really sensitive and they don't like what I'm saying, then I'm sorry. But like I'm just shooting straight.
Yeah.
But it's essentially like this person made like probably well over 15 pieces of content in regards to like Leonhard's thing. And at that point,
Uh-huh.
it's like, oh man, just get over it, move on.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where it's like Leonhard's really doing this for the community. I think like people need to move past the fact that he's in it for himself. Um, yeah, I mean, some people thought it was bad. Some people thought it was good. I
Uh,
mean, the thing is, this is a mystery box. Like it's
mhm.
$30. Like if you're a grown man or woman and you're
Mhm.
buying a mystery box and you're not buying it for your kids or anything, what are you expecting? Like like I really want to know, what are you expecting? Like, are you
Wow.
expecting like a holographic Charizard card in there? Like I really don't know. Like it's a mystery
Jeez
box.
Louise. Oh my gosh. Um. Yeah, you lost my train of thought. Why didn't you tell me before that, man? That's why I gotta get in the zone.
It just popped up on here, and so
Oh,
it
okay.
just reminded me.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, guys, what else do we have to? That's a pretty good. I didn't know about that, man.
Yeah,
You know what? That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about guys. People are saying like, oh, Leonhardt doesn't reply to my comments anymore. Like, Leonhardt like all about himself and never never wants to like doesn't reply to DMs or all that stuff. You have to realize this man gets emails and DMs all the time. What's his name? Who did we have on last week? No, week before.
Jordan Fringe.
No. I think it was Pokejuice. Was Pokejuice said he had 3,000?
Yeah,
3,000 that he still needs to respond to, okay? Guys, Leonhardt has a 1.2 million. I don't pay attention. I know it was like 1.2
that's
something.
subs. That's subs
Subs.
on Instagram, and then on I mean on YouTube, and then on Instagram, I think it's like 60,000 followers on there,
Yeah,
and then
so
on Twitter, I think Twitter's probably the most easiest place to actually get into contact with him. I like he like I've put out like a random tweet before. He responded out of that. He responded to like out of the wazoo. Like I made a random tweet
mhm.
back in August in
Mhm.
regards to Instagram's algorithms,
Yeah.
and
So,
he was just like, yeah, I hate reels.
so sometimes
Like,
it's just not about, oh, he's too big, like he's full of himself at this point. Guys, he's get with someone with just 20,000 already gets 3,000 plus messages. You can
yeah.
only
I mean,
imagine what
I'm
Leonhardt gets, you know? And
I
it
mean,
doesn't mean necessarily means he's not about the community. You can look at
absolutely.
his charities he's doing, even his
Yeah,
pop-up shop. He doesn't have to do it. He is a successful man. He does
yeah.
not it adds almost zero to no value. The only thing I can see with his pop-up shop is that it's adding more media towards his content.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
But it
it's gonna
could
do
fail
more
too. It
good for
could
Pokemon in
easily
general.
fail. Like it could be on the lines of like somebody that has the biggest event during that time, and then he just loses all. So all in all, he is doing it mostly for the community. So it's like don't harp on it. Oh shoot,
Hey, welcome, Jarvis. Long time no see, brother.
Mr. JJ himself.
And thanks for the super chat, Tomato Jew. We appreciate it, man.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah, you did.
Tomato Jew, thank you so much. Yizzy wants all the smoke. Dude, I low key shouldn't have said that. I should not
Yeah,
have said.
everyone go DM him
No,
some
no, no,
smoke.
no,
Like,
no.
go
Like
ahead and just
they're not
start
gonna,
beef with him.
nobody watches the replays of this. They only watch the clip up, so I'm not gonna include that into my edit. So we're all good. No biggie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, like, it's one of those things. Like, some people who bought it, they're like, oh, it wasn't really that great. There should be at least one good item in the mystery boxes.
Mhm.
And then I've had big content creators like Juggling Josh saying that they enjoyed it. Like
Mm.
they enjoyed the mystery box.
Mm.
And it's just one of those things where, when you look at a mystery box, it says mystery. You're not guaranteed anything. I think that's what people need to get over. Like if you're complaining about a mystery box, then you
Mhm.
shouldn't. That's like, okay. The best analogy would be going to a store,
Mhm.
buying a lottery ticket,
Mhm.
a scratcher,
Mhm.
losing, and then going to the cashier and complaining that you lost.
Mm.
Like how ridiculous would that be?
That is pretty dumb.
Yeah, like you're buying a mystery box. That's like opening a booster pack and not getting a pull, and then complaining about not getting a pull.
Don't sleep on.
Like it's one of those things. It's just so frustrating to see like people just complain about everything, literally everything that makes no sense. And it's like, who are you to complain about it?
Yeah.
$30.
So
I mean, I mean, I'm a little bit unbiased because I'm not spending $30 on a Pokemon product. I'm probably spending way more. It's just $30 for a mystery product. Like You have to understand packaging costs money, the logistics costs money, production costs money. Being able to put a signed card into a box costs money. Like, I mean, some people pay money for people's autographs. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
someone just said in here, Primetime Pokemon says that he charges like someone said that Primetime Pokemon charges $30 for his signature on an energy card.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should start signing stuff.
No, mine will be free, guys. Absolutely free.
Mine would be -$5. So I give you $5 if you take my signatures.
But yeah. Should we move on to the Q&A? Yo, if
Absolutely.
Jarvis still in here, yo, check out the haircut I cut myself. You know, I'm bragging about it because I'm actually proud of it. So every time I cut my hair, I've cut my hair like 6-7 times this whole quarantine time, and literally
No one cares.
half the time it's a flop. Like one time I cut my eye, like I accidentally cut a patch of my eyebrow. You remember that? Did I tell you?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I cut a piece of my eyebrow off. So it's like literally a flop or a win. So half the time it's good. So when it's good, I'm like super proud. But next week it's gonna like next time I cut it, I'm gonna do something wrong. So I'm waiting until like yeah. I already have 2 autos from Yizzy. Ooh, Kid Armory, did you get my custom card, like trainer card? But okay, enough about me. I'm sorry guys. Left side is clean. What about the right side? Just the
Do
left.
you want to quickly bring up the Evolutions reprint?
I do and I don't. It's no, not really, because it's okay. So the whole point of that video that everybody has a misconception that I did was that first of all, I wanted to mention that it was a video based off speculation. It wasn't me supporting a reprint. It wasn't me saying they are reprinting. It was from I wouldn't say reputable distributor, but a startup distributor that has history on their page. I didn't just find it out of nowhere. PokeDirect consistently posts updates on their page saying, "Hey, we just got this many orders shipped," and it dates back to like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 5 months maybe. And so they're like, you know, when Vivid Volt, Darkness Ablaze, I don't want to say names, but they show pictures. They say, hey, we got an order. Let me know if you want to pre-order. We got this order. Who wants it? And they have replies and likes on their page. They're a small company, but they defended the crap out of it. They were saying like, hey, this is a reason why we have not gone in on Evolutions, because their distributors at this point are charging them about $300 to $400 a box. That's why people retails are selling it for $500 a box, because that's how much they want to make profit out of it. So that's how they defended their case. That's not 100% sure, because nobody trusts anybody unless it comes from PokeBeach or PokeGuardian or from the mouse beast mouse, from the mouth itself, right? Pokemon in general. So we're not going to absolutely say anything, but that whole video is like based off speculation if they do reprint and what happens to Evolution, what happens to the market. So if you want to watch that, that was my take on it. And let's say they don't reprint it and company said, hey, this is okay. Before I say that, Pokemon is actually on the last batch of Evolution right now. There's a lot in storage right now, but they're on the last. Am I still there?
Yeah, now
they're
good.
on the last batch of it. So as soon as they finish that and they decide not to reprint Evolution anymore, which could happen, everything I said is the opposite. The Pokemon community are going to go bonkers. That $500 price tag that I said earlier is going to double. The Pokemon,
I just think it's ridiculous.
Pokemon Zard is going to be probably more than the unlimited Zard. Like at
Probably
this point.
not. Okay, so this is one thing that people aren't, factoring when it comes to Evolutions, right? Well, let's say this is actually a reprint and not a restock, right? Let's say it's a reprint.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I want to tackle one more thing. Because we do have a distributor or reseller in here, NC Packbuster. If y'all want to check him out, he runs a Hydro Pump Pokemon shop. He sells cards, and he's definitely a trusted source. But just usually the rumors are true, and this guy is so adamant. I think they're about the same size as you, and I've heard from multiple distributors like, oh, this company is just clout chasing, which could be possible. And I think that's the dumbest thing, to build your foundation of customer base or hype based off lying to the community. And that's where I'm at with it. But only time will tell. That's what I'm going. Maybe it only takes one person, right? He could have gotten word from one person in the Pokemon company, and he just knows. We just don't know who his source is.
Yeah.
So okay, go ahead.
Let's go ahead and move on to our Q&A.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Okay, all right. Let me take a seat. Y'all like my Christmas mug? Is there still a Christmas mug?
No, I took it off.
Shiv, oh my gosh. Are you going to get a Christmas mug?
Yes.
Okay. If I give you money to get a Christmas mug, will you get a Christmas mug?
No, I'll use that money to buy Pokemon, obviously. What kind of question is that?
Okay, I'll just buy one on Amazon. You have no choice but to get it. Okay. Anyways, moving on to Q&A. This is Q&A, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this Poke Tea time with a Q&A with you guys, because I know y'all been asking a lot of questions, and personally, it's hard for me to read the chat while talking because I have a really bad case of ADD. Like, it is terrible. So here, let me start right here. Let's guys. Q&A starts right here. Start. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Start here. Okay, here we go. Q&A from when I said. I know y'all asked a question, but let's just do it from here.
Yeah.
What is your next Poke Tea time person featuring? Did you get?
Since it's DM me, so we have a few different people. So we here on the Poke Tea time, we talk about a lot about the market. We talk about a lot of different things. We talk about social media. We talk about content creating. So we want our guests to sort of reflect that each and every single time. So essentially, we want a diverse group of people every single time. So we want women who are part of the Pokemon community to be involved. I've reached out to Edith and Shining Edith, formerly Edith and Evie. She's busy next week. She has to travel. And then Sins, pray for our Sins. There's a high likelihood that she might be here next week. I know that our New Year's Eve guest is officially Juice and Drew, aka the guys from Lootbox TV. They're gonna be here for our New Year's Eve, New Year's Day podcast.
Lootbox Squad.
So
see you, Tomato Juice. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We have Lootbox gonna be here. Then after that, January's kind of like a toss up. So like we have a bunch of different people in mind who have said that they could be on here. So possibly Alex Hodges, Juggling Josh, who else have I mentioned? Easily maybe Rhymestyle. I could easily get Rhymestyle on here.
We can get a couple of people, but we want to provide y'all with the update news and someone that would provide value towards like our topic. We don't want to use anybody, but we definitely want to keep it diverse and neutral. Like we're not opposed to having diversity, right? The side of women's, because I know that's a big thing, like as far as women in the Pokemon community and some of the hate or some of the what's that called, critical they get, some of the hate they get.
So, some of the I mean a lot of women do get a lot of criticism and hate.
Criticism. Dadgummit, my vocabulary is terrible.
With the whole Pokemon community. So I mean it's good to get a perspective in regards to that. So that's good tea time right there.
Yeah.
We just got a super chat. What's your opinion on pop figures? Should I leave them in the box or display them next to my plush toys outside of the box? I, personally speaking, I cannot really answer this question effectively because I'm not really a Funko Pop collector. I do have Funkos, but I keep them out of the box. All mine are out of the box.
What are you trying to do? I think that's like the biggest question I ask people when they ask questions like that. It's like, what's your end goal? Because that's really important.
Oh, we can get Frosted Caribou. She'd be great.
She doesn't. So like, Frosted Caribou doesn't do interviews just because she keeps it neutral between everyone. This is what I heard. I haven't talked to her, but
okay. I'll probably shoot her a DM anyways.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to my start here. Do you guys think the giant PSA wave is coming will hurt the hobby? Hurt the hobby a lot?
we don't know if there is a actual PSA wave coming through, but hypothetically speaking, let's say PSA were to just, throw out every single one of their PSA grades out in the water. I mean, like in the sense that all of them come back to their owners. That would do a huge amount of damage to the modern side of the hobby. Think about it. Like people have been sending X-Play Evolutions cards out the wazoo to PSA in the past 6 to 7 months now. Imagine all that coming back. All that coming back. That would ruin everything.
It would change the market all in
Mm-hmm.
all. That's why when I talked about the reprint, oh man, if the reprint comes,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah.
Kyle R, what's your opinion on Topps cards, short term or long term? Yo, shout
What
out
do
to
you think,
Zane
Yizzy?
for the 99 cents super chat. Topps cards.
Yeah.
What's your
What do you think?
opinion, short term or long term? Long term for sure. You can scoop up top cards, and it also depends which top cards. So there's the box, which only 2 people have in the world. What's his name? Pokerev, the blue one, tops 2, and some guy that just won the auction for about $15,000. Are you talking about mint? If it's mint, I think it just depends what cards, because you can scoop those up for cheap. Most of them, and you still have
Yeah.
the spectacle, or what's it called, sparkle
You,
version.
you have your Spectra, then you have your
Spectra,
Technos in regards
yeah.
to Topps cards. Then you have your first appearance cards that are also super duper valuable.
Yeah, so it just
Um,
depends on which one you're talking about, like a little
yeah.
more specific on like what
But
kind.
I mean, in general, I think it's a good long term play simply because of the fact that niche cards in general have proven to hold the most amount of gains simply because of the fact that it's already vintage, right? You're not seeing many products being open. You're not seeing. I mean, if you are seeing them open, I mean, like the chances of them popping up as PSA 10s are very, very difficult. Like Topps cards are super difficult to grade to begin with. Like they just grade very, very
I
badly.
will say something about the niche cards is like there's not a lot of demand on it, but the market for it will be paying high dollar if you have a mint one.
That and the fact that the more people become educated on the subject matter, the more demand is going to take place. Like the thing is that population matters, right? Like when you look at Top Sun, when you look at Meiji, when you look at Cardis, when you look at specific cards from Tops, when you look at populations and they're super duper low, like they're more lucrative than what populations are in regular Pokemon cards or modern day cards and more vintage cards. Like it's super duper lucrative. So I think it's worth it. I think it's a good long term play.
What's your opinion on Steam Siege? What's your opinion on Stem Siege?
It's just so overprinted.
Okay, that's it. Don't answer.
Yeah.
What's
all I have to
your
say.
favorite vintage Pokemon Fiad? What is that card? What's your favorite vintage Pokemon card?
Mine are, oh, you go first.
My favorite is Blaine's Arcanine.
Okay. Mine has
You
to
know
be
what
this
mine is? Oh no, never mind. I'm not gonna see it. What the Meiji card you told me about?
No,
I saw
that's
it.
not it. That's the one that I'm going after. But this is my favorite card. This is a
100%.
PSA 9 Cardist checklist card. It has I think it's like less than 30 in terms of pop. But you have Charizard, Blastoise, red and blue right there. I think that's pretty cool.
Yo,
It's one of my
super
favorite cards.
chat from Swami Yizzy. Will you consider box breaking Japanese pox as Sun and Moon XY Sword and Shield? Really fun to buy in for sure. Actually, tune in for the announcement Monday. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I'm breaking a Japanese box. What's your how many mirrors do you use to cut your hair? Just one, dude. One mirror and a handheld and hand. So 2, technically 2. Shivam, what a Grinch. What's your next Poke Tea Time person featuring? I think we just answered that.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Shining Fates pre-orders at GameStop?
I think they're limited to like 25 per person, but even then, I think that if you were to just max out, I don't think you're going to be able to get them all. I think this is going to be very, very difficult to get your hands on. But the thing is that I will say this for everyone who does want to get their hands on Shining Fates, just be patient. Just be patient. The thing is that Yizzy and I, we were just talking about this yesterday. We were talking about how today we were talking about when it comes to sets that have high demand. And scalpers buying them out. The thing is that Pokemon's just going to continuously print this out because people keep buying it all up. I mean, it's not like X and Y back in the day where Pokemon just printed so much and they just had a backstock of all these products for so long. Right now they're just printing because of demand. You know, when they see like, oh, Hidden Fates has run out again, let's go ahead and put out Hidden Fates again.
100%.
Oh, Champion's Path has run out. Let's go ahead and make more Champion's Paths. The same thing's going to apply to Shining Fates. It's not going to be a one and done set. Like to say that a set that gets printed in today's world where it gets printed
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be a one and done sort of thing is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. There's no set that's gonna be printed and it's gonna be a one and done thing. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be continuously. It's gonna be continuously printed.
My biggest theory on stuff like this is and we learned it doesn't even apply to Pokemon card, but history repeats itself. Just look at the trends. That's most of our opinions are based off trends, based off numbers, based off market. So what did GameStop do with Champions Path? Right, you didn't get in the first wave. They over pre-ordered, but they fulfilled at least my orders. I know some people get canceled, but they fulfill it in wave 2, wave 3. So that's exactly what you should expect. What's your opinion
Yeah.
on? We just did that. Did you pull anything good with today's luck? No, I didn't have time to open cards. I've been busy.
Do you think we're in the junk era of modern Pokemon? No, I don't think so. I think there's very, very, um, I wouldn't say junk. I'd say there are a few gems out there. I think I think the focus has definitely changed now. I think besides chase cards, like yes, you have your chase cards, you have your hyper Charizards and stuff like that. That's cool, but it comes down to whether or not if the chase card is easy to grade or not. If it's very difficult to grade. If it's very difficult, then that makes it even more lucrative. It's like a PSA 10 Burning Shadows hyper rare Charizard card, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the most expensive card from Sun and Moon. Um, and that's holding value really well because it's a very difficult card to grade.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis says it's a bummer to see scalpers emptying out my local targets of literally every Pokemon product. Yep, I don't think that sort of issue is going to go anytime soon. They're just going to end up learning the hard way.
Mm-hmm. Wow, there's a lot of questions. Do you think they're junk air? Oh, did you answer that? Do y'all think we're
Yep.
in a junk air, mom? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I've been reading comments. I haven't been focusing. What's
What's
your,
your least? Oh
oh,
god.
what is your
What's your
least
least?
favorite?
Yeah.
Is this on
Go ahead.
purpose? Are we in tune, dude? Are we 1 and 2 now? Like we're on episode 10. Are we 2 and 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay. What is your
What's
least
your
favorite?
least favorite Pokemon?
You're doing it on purpose now. You're absolutely doing this on purpose at this point. What's your least favorite Pokemon card? Yizzy or Shivam?
You go first.
My least favorite Pokemon. I gotta think about this. I don't know. I can't think of a Pokemon I don't like because I just absolutely love Pokemon too much. I can't imagine hating a Pokemon.
I agree. So I don't dislike any Pokemon cards. I think for me, there. Okay, so where I'm a PSA middleman, there is cards that I do not like receiving, and one of those cards is the XY Evolutions holographic Charizard
I
cards.
knew you were gonna say that.
I get so many of them.
You have a simp, dude.
Yeah, it's my buddy
Oh,
Jumo.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But anyways, it's like I can't tell you like right now in my current submission. I'm working on a current submission right now. Before I started this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
there's 183 cards in this submission. Okay,
Mm,
I'd say probably about 20 or 30 of them is
mm-hmm.
XY evolutions.
I talked about that in your in my little reprint video.
It's just I've got like it's just so much, man.
Uh
I
huh.
see it so often. It's like, man, send me something different, man. Send me something spicy.
Yeah, I'll send you something spicy.
Thoughts on Masaki vending promos? Fire.
Ooh, that could have easily been our sleeper of the week.
Some of them are very expensive.
Right week. Love desire. Did we miss anything? Ice cream Pokemon. Come on. I don't know. I kind of want to tell them my next week's break.
Go ahead.
Should I? Okay. My next week break is going to be. Ding.
Shiny Star V. Let's
Hey,
go.
but it's going to be coupled with. Ding.
Ooh, okay. Tag teams all stars. That's a good box.
One spot, one pack each. I only have 3 boxes each. That's it, and then I'm done.
I'm pretty sure PSA 10 tag team all stars Reshazard sold like recently, not too long ago, for like $1,000. I remember getting mine as a PSA 10, and I sold mine for $225 because I needed the money to buy a PSA 8 first appearance Lugia.
Oof.
But it was worth it. It was worth it.
Dang. But yeah, so that's my next week's breaks. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. If I pull a Zard in that would be so hype. That would be absolutely hype. Like all the Zards in there, right? Like
Yeah.
the tag team Gold Star, the shiny Japanese one, the VMAX one. Woo!
I want to ask the chat a question. So for let's say, because like I'm pretty sure we have our January guest list sort of filled out. Who
Hmm.
would you guys like to see on the Poke Tea Time podcast? Mind you, we like them to spill the tea. So definitely shoot us comment right now and say and to just tell us who would you like to
Yeah,
see in here.
that's a good question. I like that. Tag team
Would you
gold
guys?
cards in English 25th anniversary set. Speculate. I don't think they'll backtrack to Sun
No,
and
they're
Moon.
not.
It's not. Yeah,
They're not. Maybe we can get maybe if Jarvis is down, he can come and join us.
Jarvis.
Yeah, he just made a Pokemon account too.
Yeah, I saw that dude. He's opening some really nice packs. Can I spill some tea, Jarvis? Not tea, but something you sent me. It's okay. It's only 82 people, and he's not making a video on it, so I don't know. I don't want to do it without his permission. It's so spicy. Can I say it?
Is it about his grades?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I tell him?
Oh,
Oh
I
no,
don't
no,
know
we
if
can
he.
tell one of them. We can tell one of them. He posted it. He got a
Yeah.
black label. He got a black label. I
Oh,
forgot
Jarvis
he
Johnson's
posted it.
down.
What? He
He's
got a
down. He's down
black
to join
label.
us.
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you saying?
Jarvis Johnson said he's down to join our podcast, man. If you're
Where?
slow at
Oh,
this.
I'm down. Why do you always do this? Like you like put people on the spot. You put Jordan Fringe on the spot, and he was like, okay.
But he's a good friend of mine.
Yo, he
Like,
sent in 3 Zards. I think 2 of them got a 10, and then he got one of them got a black label. His
it was
shinies like
four.
4, and one of them got a black label, and then he also sent in a first edition Lapras, got a 9.
Bro, what if we got like
Jumbo.
Jarvis Johnson in here and collectibles guru in here?
And money, dude.
Yeah,
What's his name?
pay
What?
money Wubby.
Pay money away. He joined my live the other day.
Dude, it'd be hilarious to get all of them in here.
I don't know. I don't know. They. I didn't know. Freaking Guru saw my video. He. I can't believe Guru copy and paste my videos and sends it to people. That's crazy.
Dude, that's how you know you when you made it. You know, that's when you have
No,
collectibles
no, not
guru.
even. I don't want.
Bruh,
I don't
he
want
follows
him
me on
copying
Instagram.
and
I
paste.
don't even follow him.
No, he unfollowed you.
He did?
I don't know. Probably. He
I don't think
has
so.
to. Yeah.
I don't think he did.
I'll bet you. I'll bet you a Christmas mug.
I don't
Okay,
think he, I don't
look
I
right.
think
Look
he still
right now
follows
while
me.
I hold down the chat. Let me know when I hold down the chat and you look right now. Wait, but first, bet a Christmas mug. Bet a Christmas. Shivam, bet a Christmas mug first. Don't put me on. Dude, you're leaving me on read, bro. Okay, I'm exiting you out. Boom. Okay, let me know when you're back and I'll put you back on. Oh, you're
I'm
back
back.
on? Okay. Was I right?
Yeah, you were right. He follows me.
Oh, Christmas mug next week, baby. Let's go. Oh shoot.
I didn't
Almost
agree
slipped.
to it.
Oh no, my camera's bugging. Okay. Yo, how do y'all like my lights in the back though? Will we answer all the questions? So Jarvis
I
is
think
down.
so.
Okay. I bet we could get the Guru. I bet we could. You know what? Jarvis and Guru actually are on decent standing. You know, I feel like they are because he was really cordial and nice on how he like spoke to him. He copied your video and posted on absurd copy and paste in your comments. He did. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. The funniest thing about that is he had a nice conversation with Jarvis, right? And then that copy and paste about clout chasing and doing it for clout chasing and doing it. What did he say? Clout chasing it, and he was doing it for intention and doing it because he couldn't afford cards. He copy and paste the same comment and added a couple of words to Jarvis after they had a nice conversation about like what transcended like and the truth.
What's funny is that when he posted that, you deleted my comment. And I was like, it's funny that I'm cloud chasing. I was like, no, I said something along the lines. I was like, how am I cloud chasing? You follow me on Instagram, and I don't even follow you back. You deleted it. Can't believe you deleted
Yeah,
it.
you're right. I take it. Oh, at the time, I didn't want. See, okay, one thing is like saying nothing is saying a lot. That's what I was thinking when you said that. You know,
But we poked your tea time, man. We gotta clap back. We gotta
I know,
clap
but
back.
saying nothing is saying like, especially someone like him. So
Give,
that's my
give the
defense.
crowd what they want. They
Shivon,
want the
that's
clap back.
okay. Fine. Well, if he does that, oh, that's something we could talk about. He posted on his. I hate giving him attention. Whatever. He posted it on his story. Someone sent me this. I don't follow him. I don't really
Oh,
care
about
about
him
him.
burning cards.
He's gonna burn a first edition base set cards just to dwindle down and remove more cards from the market.
Yeah, Jarvis just asked about that right now. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but he's definitely looking for attention because he's.
Uh Uh-oh. Hold on. Can you say it one more time? You're
Oh, did I cut out?
Yeah, you were on that Walmart Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Or
sorry.
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Um, essentially, he he's just basically doing this for attention.
Cloud chasing. After calling
Yeah,
us out for cloud chasing, right?
yeah.
What a hypocrite. Dang. I wonder when that is, though. Yo, if anybody does follow him, I know a lot of people follow him, but I don't. But if y'all do and he does start doing it, for sure, send me the link.
Yeah, so send us links, and then when you do send us the link, make sure you send us your own rendition of a meme of it. So that way it'd be pretty cool. That way we know where you stand.
I'm going to be the guru. So, yo, Pokey Kobe is a pretty cool. He's just like us. He watches the market. So shout out to Pokey Kobe, one of my mods. No, my camera. Okay, we're back. Yo, my camera's bugging right now. Yizzy, you should tell them about the Charizard song from the box break. Dude, I still don't know. Everybody, when I had my break, everybody was talking to me about some Charizard song, but yeah, I don't have no idea what that was.
You just gotta make it up then next time.
Yeah. Jarvis, how much did you raise for your charity? I was in there for about a good 20, 30 minutes, and then I had to dip. But he raised charity. I think he was at like 6,000. Yeah, go ahead and shoot or like mention it here. I would love to mention it on my channel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Did you see Soda Popping treating the first edition he opened the other day? Boiled my blood. I didn't. I heard people telling me about that. Like, who is that? Soda Popping opening the first edition? I didn't see it. Did you see it, Shivam?
Hey, we got Jordan Fringe in here.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Jordan. Oh, yeah, he does have mods. Raised 5 point. Yo, congrats on that.
Congrats on the 5.5K. That's a lot.
Yeah, I can't remember what charity. What charity was it again? I feel bad. Sorry, man. I'm out to have a good one. Good tea time. Thanks, Swammy. Thoughts on sealed first edition Neo Genesis booster pack?
I have no thoughts. I mean, if you buy it, you buy it. I think it's cool either way.
First shield bidding, now burning cards. What a scumbag. He's not the only one. He's only the first person that called. Sing, boy, sing. Dance for me. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Whoa. Oh, hi Jarvis. Congrats Jarvis. Don't watch it, Yizzy. I'm not. Wait, watch what? Oh, well, someone send me the link on Soda Poppin'. He destroyed the whole bot. Oh my gosh. So he was cloud chasing? That's what it sounds like. Did y'all get Burger King Pokemon toys when you were kids? Yes, I did. No mod for me, rip. Sorry, man. He subjected first edition flamethrower on. Oh my gosh, he did that. So y'all want to know an insight on like a fun content that I was thinking about? I think I told you about this. I know I told you about this show about which graded card is better. You remember? I was going to get a PSA card, a Beckett, and a CGC, and then great content around it. This was before we started Poke Tea Time, but I wanted to see which one was stronger. Clearly, CGC is going to lose now. Like, I'm going to hit it with one pellet gun. It's just going to shatter. But that's what I was going to do. Yeah. I was going to drop, like, I was going to have, like, 5 levels to it, right? First level would be, like, shooting a pellet gun. Second level would be, like, dropping an iron on it. Third level would be, like, a bowling ball. And then the last one would be, like, dropping it off of a building or something. I was going to do something fun like that because I haven't seen anybody do that, you know? Like, which...
But yeah, we did already mention the first edition Neo Genesis Lugia that Mizkif pulled. I know Pokemon also pulled 3 crystal cards. Apparently it was said it was a Lugia was pulled, a Kingdra was pulled, and a Nidoking crystal was pulled. So that's insane. That's pretty nuts. 3 crystals out of a box.
God, is that still going on? I mean, it's not still going on. Do they have someone else lined up or?
They have 7 people. So I know Mizkif, Pokemon, and someone else. There's so many other people. I forgot the rest of the list.
What's a glizzy? And should I have said that?
This man doesn't know what a glizzy is. Yizzy is a glizzy gobbler because he's the glizzard of glizzies.
I'm reading it right now. Glizzy used me for a Glock. Oh yeah, gang gang. You know me.
No, no, it's different. I mean, that's the hood term. There's a different term for glizzies now.
A hot dog?
Yeah.
Really? Like, if it does it mean? Well, we're not gonna talk. We're gonna move on. I don't like where this is going. I don't like the narrative of this. This is not a bit. It's gonna become a bit, and I don't want it to be a bit. So we're gonna move on. Stop
I
it,
mean,
Shiv. Stop it. Stop
you just
it.
have to have TikTok, man. You gotta have TikTok.
That's what it is. I'm not a TikTok. Yeah,
You gotta have TikTok.
yeah. 39.
And
Oh
how many
no.
TikToks?
Oh
How many
no.
TikToks?
No, I knew I shouldn't have reacted to it. Jordan Fringe is here too. He was part of it.
How
Oh
many
man.
how many TikToks have you made since good old Jordan Fringe has been
I
here?
see. Are you talking about like posted, or you like attemption, or like? Because
Posted.
in my head, there's like millions of TikTok ideas, and life got the best of me. I went searching for a legitimate Christmas mug. Looking for more. This one was last week, so I guess I can't use
No, no,
that.
no, no, no. Excuses aside.
Yeah, yeah,
Actual post.
yeah, yeah. Okay, if we get to how many likes do we? If we get to 100 likes,
What are you doing? You said 80 likes and you were gonna do it, and we hit 80 and you didn't
no,
do it.
no, that was no 80 likes.
We got people in here who are saying
Who?
that you didn't do
Nobody
the
said it.
videos, bro.
Who?
Eddie said it.
That's just one.
And Jordan now. He's saying tisk tisk tisk.
No, he's lighting a lighter. Tis, tis, tis.
Yeah, okay.
That's what it means. Dude, I didn't. I'm sorry. Okay. I would like to formally apologize that I didn't make a TikTok, okay? Is that what you wanted? I admit I'll take
Yes.
my losses like a champ, okay? I'm humbled by we could have done a TikTok of his cup hunt.
Yeah, because you said you went on a hunt for cups.
No. Like today on TikTok, I went to look for a hunt. Little did I know, they were all gone. I've seen TikToks like that.
And it would have blown up.
No, not even. Maybe with my new fade. Hey. Okay, sorry.
I don't know, man. I've had TikToks that blow up for no particular reason.
We won't talk about that. That's too much tea. But other than that, I think we did good. An hour and 30 minutes. It was
I don't know, man. Like when I make
Oh,
when I make
gosh.
like
Oh gosh.
30 to 35 pieces of TikToks a week, I think you can at least make one.
Yeah. Hey, Adam. I announced it, by the way. Other than that, I
That
think
concludes it.
we hit a lot of points. I'm really happy about this, man. Show off your football skills. Ooh, how do you know I even have any? You know what I'm saying? I don't have any skills. Shiv, do you play any sports?
I just lift.
But like in high school or something, like did you play? Did you have a hobby?
Oh, in high school I swam.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
Your arms are pretty long. Like when you make your TikToks and I'm like,
And then
holy crap, Slender Man over there.
and then I also competed on academic teams. So like I competed on like quiz bowls and stuff.
Oh, so you're the guy they hit up on like that what's that called? Like Quiz Monday night, whatever quizzes when you go to like the breweries and stuff.
Oh no, no, no. I mean that could have been the case. I mean I was ranked in the state, like
No
top 10 in
way.
the state.
Top
Yeah,
10?
if you
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That makes a lot
I
of sense.
I have a lot of my stats saved too.
Dang. It makes a lot of sense now. It makes a lot of sense. How I just played soccer. That's all I did.
Yeah, what kind of soccer? How high in soccer?
Division 1. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Explains
was
a
like,
lot.
we want Yizzy on a team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, guys.
Explains a lot. Explains a lot.
Trivia night. That's what it's called. Thank Twa fam. Twan fam. What else can we talk about?
No, nothing.
Shiv stocks, dude. People are saying your stocks are going up, dude. For sure, I would invest in
I
Shiv
wish.
stock.
I wish, man. I'd be loaded.
Shiv, have you opened any modern set? Is that the Zacian box I see behind you?
No, I have no
What is
Zossie
that?
boxes behind me,
What's
man.
that Pokeball on the bottom right? Oh, it looked like I saw a black box on your left. On your left, that bottom corner.
This?
No, down. Right there. It's on the floor.
Oh, that's a Pokédex.
No, against the wall. There's a
Oh,
black box.
that's an inflatable Lapras.
Oh, okay. I saw a black box. I thought it was a Zashima. Usually you can get the work. Pokey Kobe. There a lot of Canadians play soccer. I didn't know
No,
that.
I haven't opened up any modern packs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did. But other than that, that's about it, guys. If you want to get into my box break, do it because I only have 3 boxes and it's gonna be gone.
If you guys want to send me free money, you can. Just shoot me a DM.
Yeah, or if you want to grade, yo, shout out to Shiv. If you want,
No, forget Grady. Just send me free money, guys.
Oh, follow him on TikTok because you're monetized on TikTok too, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to follow me on TikTok.
Why?
You don't have to. I mean, I'm already at 25,000. How many more do I need?
I don't know. One more. I'd take one more. I'm only at 2K, but I'll take one more sub. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, the black box has an inflatable Lapras.
Inflatable Lapras. Oh, okay. The black thing is an inflatable Lapras.
Yeah,
that
from Pokemon Center.
How do I buy in Yizzy? I'll make the announcement Monday, and then we'll go from there, so I can hash out the deets. What position do you play in soccer? Center mid. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Oh well. On that note, end it for us, Shiv.
All right, guys. See you next time.
What? Guys, thank you for joining episode 10 of Poke Tea Time. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't subscribed or liked the video, do it. And it actually helps me out a lot. And it's free, guys. It's absolutely free. Free 99.
Make sure you guys stay in tune with mine and Yizzy's Instagram accounts. We will be letting you guys know within the next couple of days in regards to who our guest is for this upcoming weekend. Someone just asked on here, how do you get monetized on TikTok? You have to have 10,000 followers.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely follow us on Instagram. We are super active on there. We update based off my breaks. I update on shipping. We update on who we are going to have next week too. You're going to see a lot on it because most of these people are really big on Instagram or have a good following. And other than that, I guess we'll...
Wait. Sips up.
Deuces.
Deuces.
We're out.
Peace out.
Finish. And